In Victory, Terror in Europe, one player will be playing as the terrorist and trying to survive and gain points. If the terrorist gets to 18 points, then he wins a major victory. If he gets to only 12 points, then he wins a minor victory. The other players will play as the operatives and an informant network to try and catch the terrorist before he can win. Each turn the terrorist moves by placing a card that corresponds to a city on the map as part of his movement trail. He also places a token that can be a bomb, a recruiting cell, or a trap. Then each operative gets to move, secret agents, bomb squad, and special forces, in order to try to find out where the terrorist has been or where the terrorist is currently located. If an operative moves into a city in the terrorist trail, then he has to first deal with the trap, the bomb, or the recruiting cell that is there. Afterwards, if the terrorist is there, if it's the current location, then combat takes place. After each operative has moved, the informant network gets to ask the terrorist a question to try to narrow down where the terrorist is located, whether a specific city or a region or even a group of regions. There are a number of different components. First, there's the city cards. There's one card that corresponds to each city on the map. There's 125 locations or cities on the map, and so there's a card for each of them. There's 2 white dice that the operatives use and 1 green die for the terrorist. There's 9 of these covert ops tokens, 3 bombs, 3 recruiting cells, and 3 traps, so that the terrorist can always have one of them in play if he chooses. There are strength markers for each of the operatives and a point marker for the terrorist as well as a strength marker. And there are custom meeples, secret agents, you have bomb squad, and then you have special forces. The game also comes with a mini map so that the player playing as the terrorist can look at the map and consult it without staring at a specific location on the board and giving away where his eyes are. And there's a player screen that also has a mini map built into it that the player playing as the terrorist can use to hide his cards and hide the tokens that he's choosing. There's a 12-page rule booklet and a nice game box. And that's all of the different components for Terror in Europe.